welcome back to Linda McAllister's art channel. And in our last episode, you will have noticed that we were planning a little adventure together. I'm Pin, and over there's Linda.
I'm Linda. Here.
Or over there.
Yeah, she's over there.
That way. She's that way. Anyway.
Yeah, go on, Penny.
Thanks. The plan was we're going to use our composition notebooks to make a spread where we've got a hole in the page so that you can see through the other side. So some form of opening so that you can see from one side to the next. Yes. And yeah, that was our kind of like little plan. We're both going to do completely different things, we think.
Yes.
So Linda, what did you have in mind?
I've got in mind, let me show an example that I made a long time ago. That's this one. I want to go for something like, you never can reproduce it, right?
Yeah.
But I really like it. I'm going to try it. And these holes will not be cut out, but next to it. So it's not really planning. It's like, I want to do a circle here and cut out a circle there. Draw a circle here and cut it out there. What? You know me, it probably goes the other way, but this is a kind of the plan and the colors. This is the colors I've got in mind.
Beautiful.
Even some neon in it. That's my plan. What about you?
Well, I had a quick think because I kind of decided off the hoof really to kind of go along with it, thinking, oh, I haven't got a cutout in mind. So I thought, what sort of cutout? I think I'm just going to do a traditional window, and I found some windows on the Tinternet.
Ooh.
Printed it off. It's quite big, so I'm going to cut this out and have these obviously openings. And then I'm going to do I think I'm going to do kind of like something a bit boring really, but I'm hoping it will turn out kind of weird and nice. So you've got the outside of the window here, and then the inside would be the inside of a room or a building. So
you got another picture of the window for the other side.
Yeah. So I've got two.
You got two. Okay.
And I think I might put some acetate between the two so that it looks like glass, but I might not. I might just keep it completely open.
Oh, that could be kind of cool.
I'm thinking of that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Alrighty. And this video will be a little bit speed up because we got both kind of a big project today. So, well, you can always go in the right-hand corner. There is a gear so that you can put it slower. If you want to see something, what's she doing now, you can go to the gear and put the speed on 0.05 or something, and then you can see it as well. Right, Pin?
I believe so.
Anything else to add?
Don't think so.
Let's go.
Let's get it on.
Few inches later.
Okay, Penny, tell me how are you doing so far?
Well, I'm doing good actually. I put some tissue paper on the background. Yeah, this was largely just to get some little bit of interest going on, so it's not just like one flat colour, but also to reinforce the page because I know I'm going to cut out and it needs to be a bit sturdy.
Yeah.
And then what I did was I decoupaged it with lots of different coloured tissue papers. I didn't bother gessoing it because I'm not bothered about the blue lines on the notebook shining through. So I'm not really bothered about that. And I'm low on gesso, and why waste your products if you don't need to? So yeah, that's what I did. Then I kind of like dabbed a bit of paint on because I had this, excuse me, brick wall from the Tinternet. And I've done the baby oil technique, so you got a little bit of semi-transparency through. And sort of collaged that on. And the good thing about this is it's seamless, so you don't really see the join too much.
Oh, cool.
So that was kind of cool. And I wanted to kind of give it a cross between old and new. It is going to be definitely a fantasy page, so everything's going to be either oversized or undersized or a mishmash. So it's not to scale. It's not meant to be to scale. And I'm just working out where I'm going to place it.
Yeah.
And then what I will end up doing is then cutting out this shape for the whole.
Cool.
Kind of excited to do that.
Yeah, I cut holes in my page, and I can tell you the paper's flimsy. Be careful.
So how did you go about yours?
I did gesso the page. I did paint the page with all kinds of paint. I used gelatos. How do you call them again, Penny?
Gelatos.
Exactly that one. A black and a white. I cut holes in it, and it's getting a little bit of flimsy, but it's fine.
Did you glue 2 pages together on that?
Yeah, only two.
But it's still a bit flimsy.
Yeah, but it stays like this. You can't do anything about it, you know. And if you flip it over, you go to this side and you see a little bit of the circles over here. But I'm going to paint this as well.
Yeah, with a similar technique.
With the same technique, only other colors.
Okay.
I'm going to use red and orange, I think. I'm not sure yet. I'm fiddling around, you know.
Yeah.
I did do some stenciling, stamping, paint, scraping, stamping with paint, and here and there. I'm almost done with this one. I'm not getting the gelato the way I want, but I'm fiddling with it, and it will be okay-ish.
Yeah.
But gelato needs to dry before you can add another layer, because now I'm getting gray. So I need to leave this alone for now, let it dry for a few hours, and then I can come back.
Cool.
So now, as I'm going to my next page, I'm paint this one. And this will be different. This will be black. You get a black hole right here.
Wow, that sounds cool, like a good plan.
I don't know if it's a good plan. We shall see if it's a good plan. I don't know.
Okay.
Let's keep working on, Penny.
Keep up the good work, girl.
You too. Lovely.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit. Oh, Penny, how are you doing?
Well, I've got a long way to go, but I've done a lot. So
Oh, cool.
where I'm up to is I've kind of got the background ready on here.
Yeah.
And I've started the background for the inside of the house.
Mm-hmm.
The outside, obviously brick wall on the outside, bit of
Cool.
sky up here. Inside, this is like the living room wallpaper.
Yeah.
I've got my window ready for, and I've done a little bit of laminating to give it like a glass effect.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and that's where I'm up to.
Cool.
Yeah.
Because we don't kind of do all the artwork in one video because we want to keep it short. We're going to see the next video, the result. What do you think about that, Pin? Sounds good?
If you want to, it's up to you, honey.
Yes.
You're the director.
Well, so far we got the green page with the peek through to the red page. Ta-ta! And this
Oh, liking that. Yeah.
working on this side at the moment. And you can see the results in the next video.
Yeah.
Thank you for subscribing and watching. Bye!
Bye. See you again.